Hello guys, this is going to be a video about the owner's manual of a jacuzzi sauna. Let's take a look. So this is the front page, the cover page. We have a table of contents right here. We have a welcome, installation, and so on. The most important part I would say from this is obviously the installation. So now right here we get a choosing a location. And right here it tells you, please maintain a minimum of 4-inch clearance on all sides of the unit to allow air to circulate while giving access for the power cord. So I have mine right here separated from the wall more than 4 inches. Now the 4 inches, I don't think I managed to get them on that back side over there. And that's a problem because obviously air circulation might not be great over there, but I haven't gotten any problems. But you definitely do want to have the 4-inch clearance that the manual gives you. I have the 4-inch clearance right over here on the next one, right over here for the plug. So I definitely gave it more than 4 inches. And as you can see, the extension cord runs pretty long. On the top, I managed to give it a not very 4 inches, but right here on this piece, there is more than 4 inches. And yeah, back there, over that wall right there, there is more than 4 inches. It's just an awkward position I put the sauna in. So we're gonna go back to the manual here. So it gives you that instruction: cleaning and maintenance, bare bones right there. We're gonna flip the page, and we're gonna get to the installing. A quick look at the packaging. Quick tip on the light fixture. The light fixture is supposed to have 2 markings on the sauna. On mine, they weren't very clear. Ironically, they weren't very clear made, so I had to measure it on my own and kind of figure it out. Something you want to keep in mind there. Hopefully you don't run into that same problem. The light shade on mine came built, so I suggest not messing with it. I saw another video though that theirs came unbuilt and they put it together, and I thought that on mine it was built wrong, but looking back at it, it was built right. We get the door handle and the mushroom covers. Now the mushroom covers on mine, as you can see right here, they're not present. And that is because I could not figure out how to have them stay on. They would just fall off. I could not figure out how to put them on. The handle could go either way. And go into the next page, the installation. Now the location, you want to make sure you have it 100% figured out for those 4 inches of clearance. Then you get to the installation, you're finally ready to go. If you figure out where you're gonna put it, now you're gonna want to build the sauna in a wide range of space to put the top portion up. But first and foremost, you're gonna want to put the floor panel followed by the back wall. Right here, connecting the back panel to the floor panel. Very simple, but you're gonna want somebody to hold it in place. This is where you're gonna need more people. You could put the sauna up against the wall like I did on mine, but like I said, it is not recommended. So you're gonna want to make sure to have enough people to put this together. Then we go to the next page right here, and it's gonna show you how to connect the walls. So here we have some instructions and the pictures, and they don't show a big part of this right here, which the sauna right here has 2 hooks that each wall has, and this one has them right here. They connect to this. Those hooks, you have to pick up this right here and place them together onto the back panel, and that's why you want another third person, one holding this wall, and then one right here carrying this thing, and then one inside guiding you to put these things right here. Now 4 inches, if you're gonna build this 4 inches off, it's not gonna be space for a person. So that's why you want the open space. So on the next one is gonna be the same thing as here, and then the same thing as here. But you're gonna wanna make sure you have people holding each wall, just being on standby in case it tips over or something goes wrong. Because while you're carrying this thing or trying to push it together, you might push one of these things right here, and that's gonna cause for them to tumble over. And that's why I recommend having someone on standby for that, just in case. And once you have them all together and ready to go, it's gonna look something like that right there. The 3 walls missing. And so right here it shows you the final product of putting all the walls together and the bench. Now I advise you guys to skip the bench step and do that last. The reason I say so is the following thing right here, the roof. Now, if you have this right here set up, it's gonna become a nuisance because you're gonna need that extra space in order to carry this thing. This thing is heavy. It's tiresome because you have to literally pick it up over the whole sauna and at the same time try and time it correctly and putting it over the walls. Now it is heavy, like I said, when you're trying to put it together, you might mistime your force and push one of these things and everything comes apart. That's why you want to have people around in enough space, because I recommend the following: having someone on a ladder, possibly on both sides, that can hold this thing up while you pick it up from the bottom with another person and push it over the top, and those 2 people can help you hold it in position, and both of them can get an angle on both corners. That way they position them. It makes it easier. It makes life easier. And you get inside, you set it down, but you have to do the wiring for this. So that's why I recommend having someone right here so that the wiring issues can be done and you explain them what to do, how the wiring works. Because if you do this on one person right here, it shows that it's just going to sit down right there and there, but they don't tell you about the wiring that you're going to have to set up on the top. Once you finish the sauna, it's complete, it's ready to go. You're going to have to push the sauna wherever you're going to have to finally place it in. And that's another issue, because while you're moving it, the walls are going to move. They're going to wobble around and some of them might come off place. But you need that extra space, because if you put it in a corner like I have, I did not build it there. I did not build the sauna right here in this area. I built it in an open space, and then we pushed it backwards very slowly, and then it's here. It's finished, but it created a problem for me that I'll show you, and it's this following problem. So while you're moving it, let's get inside the sauna right here. While you're moving it, this might happen right here. Now, you can see the wiring right there. I haven't had an issue, but I called customer service if it was an issue, and they said that it wasn't.